beautiful people. My name is Annebaks on my YouTube channel, a fashion entrepreneur. I hope your week has been going great. Mine has been. And if you are still in one of those countries that are still locked down, I wish you well. And in no time, everything will ease out, for good. And I just want to use this word to encourage you that everything works together for your good, no matter the situation. So today I will be talking about businesses that you can start with no capital or just little capital. And you say, what kind of business is that requires no capital? Yes, there are some businesses you can start that you don't require physical cash, but you require another form of capital, and that capital is called moral capital. Which one is moral capital again? Today you have come again. Moral capital, which means relationship. Some of you have one or two friends, relationship. You have family, that's one form of relationship. And you have friends that you have gone to school with, you've done business with, or you've worked with, or one way, or friends of your family, or friends of your friends of your friends. So you have such as capital. And the other part of capital, form of moral capital, is called integrity, which has to do with value. Integrity, being honest, that is another form of capital that you need in order to be able to start this business. So how do you start this business with this two types of capital: relationship and integrity? I know some of you might have heard what they call drop shipping business. There are some business they call drop shipping business. How does that work? This is how it works. Maybe someone that is into one business or the other. Let me take for example that sells clothes, maybe fabric or ready to wear clothes. Someone like that, or a friend that knows someone that is into importing fabrics, importing clothes and selling it. All these manufacturers, all these importers, distributors, they sell in wholesale, but they sell to people that go out to retail. Some of them you might have cash and you go and you buy directly from them and stock. But the one has gone beyond that level where you tie down your money by buying different clothes, because you don't know which one that will sell, and you don't know when you're going to finish running out of your stock to be able to restock again. So the fastest way to do business now is, what people do is, if you have a relationship with somebody that imports clothes, you can just but they must trust you. That's where the issue of trust, integrity comes in. By the time they know who you are, they trust that you're someone with integrity. They can be able to link you with their group. By linking you into their group and getting you into their group, they send you pictures, different pictures of different designs, and all you just need is just upload those designs into your social media platform. And when people make order, you tell them what the price is, meaning that the person would have given you what her wholesale price, what she's selling it for. Then you just add the difference, just little change on it. And people do delivery, you add money for delivery, and the person pays, whoever is interested pays into your account. The person must also trust that you also deliver the goods when they have paid money into your account. So they pay money into your account, you go to the distributor, you buy the clothes and you deliver, and you make your little profit from it, depending on The volume of people that you know and the kind of people that you know will determine how much profit that you make on it. That's on the side. Or you might know someone that is already in the business, maybe a family friend or a friend that is running the business. Before now, all you do is you just collect the clothes from there. See, that's where honesty and integrity still comes in. They give you the clothes, you take it out, as in they give you the physical clothes, you take it out to go and sell. By the time you sell, you remove your own profit and you make returns. That's a form of starting a business. There are different ways, different businesses that you can start that way, even services, and you make your profit. You don't need capital on ground. The only capital you need is relationship and integrity. That's that for that. So let's go into businesses that you can start with little capital. Why I believe in this phrase that says you start small but you grow big. You start small but you dream big and grow big and step up from there. And those businesses, you can start as small as 5,000. I say, start business. Which kind of business do you start with 5,000? Your starting point might be 10, your starting point might be 100,000, your starting point might be 200. But I have this belief that even though if you have 100,000, even though you have 10,000, you divide that money into two, because you don't really know which business will work for you. It's not all businesses that you can get involved with. You might be lucky, you start off with one and that one clicks, and you make a lot of profit from it and you get a lot of patronage from it. You might just start one business and it doesn't really gel with you. All you just need to do is, because you have not really invested so much in it, you can drop that business idea and pick up something else to run with, to test the ground. So starting small is like you're testing the waters. You're testing your network of friends to be able to know what kind of things, products that they can buy, what kind of products that is in line with you, what kind, even you yourself is also an avenue for you to test what you can do. Are you really a business person? Or it's also testing to be able to know your capacity. Is this something that you can sustain for a long period of time? So first thing, I'll be dividing into two categories. I'll be saying businesses that men can start. It's not as if women can't do it, and it's not as if men can't do some of the businesses that women do. If you know Igbo men, they do any business, anything that brings in money is business. What this Yoruba saying that says "Onokan Owoja," anything, in as much as it's not stealing. Every road, different roads leads to the market. So they try different businesses. You might have that kind of a spirit of person that you can try different businesses. Okay, and these businesses, I'm not talking from theory. I'm talking from personal experience. Businesses that I have tried out. I told you I'm a fashion entrepreneur. Fashion entrepreneur meaning that I've done different businesses that is related to fashion, even some out of fashion. I've tried different businesses, so I can, from experience, I can tell you some business that has worked out, and from also experience, I can tell you where to source for this business if you want to start out in no sale. That will be a video for another day. So let's dive into it. So if you are a male, you can start business by looking at the male anatomy. You can start a business you can start selling socks. Male, they wear socks to work every day. That is something you can't go wrong with. But as I said earlier, you might start selling socks and it doesn't work out for you. Do you understand? You can start selling vests, the inners they wear whether at most every 2 months, worst case scenario every 3 months. All these guys, they change their inner, those vests they wear inside, and the boxers, they change it depending on how how touched the person is, depending on how dressy the person is. At least every 3 months they change, at least every 6 months. That's something that they cannot do without. You can try that boxes, you can try the vest, the inner vest, you can try socks. You can try it out and it doesn't work out for you. I've tried it out, it didn't work out for me. I've sold that too, it didn't work out for me. So you can try. That's why I'm saying starting small. You can say you put 10,000 aside, or you can say with 5,000 just buy 2 packs of boxers, 2 packs of vest, and you post it on your social media, maybe on your WhatsApp or your Facebook, depending on the request that you get will determine if you should, invest more into such business. That's one. Then you can also try ties. Yes, I've also sold ties. Can you imagine ties that people knot with their shirts to the office? If you have friends that they are the kind of the office people, they work in an office setting where they dress corporate, you can try tie. I also know where to source for all these things, because these are businesses that I've gotten my hands involved in. You can try selling ties. So from there you'll be able to, you can now scale up to selling shirts, package shirts, or selling, like weekend shirts. You can go scale up to selling maybe combats. You can scale up to selling trousers. You can scale up from there selling suits. These are things that I've done. If that is the line that you want to go into, either a male or female, those are things that you can try out. Or you can try out deodorant, things like that also. So that's that for the male. So let's say that you're a female, you are thinking of what should I start with, what small thing can I do? And so if you're a male, you can also decide to go into face cap. Yes, see, selling face cap. Instead of just buying and selling like this, you can just make your own unique. Just design it, buy the stones that you can embellish it with. One of these days I'll teach us the basic of embellishment. You can just embellish it, do something, to just spice it up, and you make sale, you make money from it also, either as a male or a female. But if you want to go into one of the things you can go into as a female, you can sell Ankara fabric. You can sell Ankara fabric. Ankara fabric comes in different shapes, come in different sizes, and you have the ones that are more expensive. You have the ones that are as cheap as, you can get it for 1.5. They are good quality. Get it from 1.5. You can decide to double the price in selling it. You can also sell just normal print fabrics. This you can also get all these sample fabrics, because we're starting small. Sample fabrics, these sample fabrics, they come in all those cotton designs. They come in chiffons. They are actually cheap. You don't need to buy a lot, because you're just starting out, you're testing the ground. You can buy like 3 yards of different designs. And when you are starting small, you don't buy everything. You must have eyes for detail. You must have eyes for buying unique things, because you want people to let people know you for having unique designs. That's the way you start up when you are starting small, so that you're not buying all the design that people can see everywhere. You need to be unique. So you just go to the market. That means you have to spend quite a lot of time in the market looking for peculiar designs that are not everywhere, unique designs. You can start with all these net fabrics also. They come in different, they are net fabrics. They are very cheap to buy. You can have some that have prints on it instead of the one that has plain. If you see all these Igbo men, some of them, when you go to the markets, that they just put it on the floor, spread on the floor. Some of them, by the time you pack everything together and you measure, it's not up to everything, not up to 20 yards, but you have different colors, and you can just, there is no how you will see one thing that you buy from the person, and this, because these are used to just add up to fabrics and all that. Can just, someone will come and buy 1 yard of this from you, buy 1 yard of this from you. So you can also post on your social media to be able to also know, testing the ground, to know what works out for you. also. Then another business you can go into, lingerie business. As I told you, I've done different business. Yes, and I know where to source for them. Lingerie, if you are bold enough as a woman, lingerie business, I have them, and I have an online store where I sell this. You can go into the lingerie business also. In as little as I said, you can start with 5,000. You can just buy a dozen of this, a dozen of the full pack, just one or three what's it called, bra, and just post and see the reaction for people, to be able to know if you need to stock up more, to be able to know if you need to invest more into that business. That's for fabric. You can also decide you want to go into jewelry business. See, these are unique design jewelry business. Yes, they come in different jewelry. You find different unique designs. You can go, you want to just do earrings, you don't want to just do neck piece. You can just decide that instead of neck piece, you want to be involved, because you're starting small, 5,000, 10,000. You do all those things, single dressy ones. Or but if you have like 50,000, you want to start, you can do set of jewelry whereby they have bracelets, they have earring, they have the chain, complete set to match like that. You know where to get it for wholesale also. As I said, keep watching my video. One of these days, I'll do a video of where you can source for all these things. And you can also decide to do rings. You have rings, the metal rings, or you have plastic rings in different unique design. These are the businesses you can do. You can do this add in your jewelry, add brooch. But if you already have a business and you have something to just add to the side, to just spice up what you have in your shop or in your office, maybe you are in the fashion business, these are little things, addition that you can add, that people can just come in and just see that you sell. But if you say I don't want to do fabric, I don't want to do jewelry, mom, I want to go into the makeup line. Makeup line also. If you have not gone to learn how to make up, you can start from selling makeup accessories. Women use lipstick, they use lip gloss, they use eyebrow, they use mascara. You can start with that. You can start with nail polish also. Just find nail polish with bright colors, unique colors. As I said, don't do popular things, do things that are unique. Bright colors, shiny colors. You get the ones you buy. You can buy it, pick colors, go to the market, pick different colors, and you can just package it into three. Package your own thing, package it into 3, into 6. You add money, you post, and people make requests for. And you started business like that. Family and friends, those are your first customers. First push to your family and friends. From your friends tell their friends, your friends. You have WhatsApp, start posting it there. You start getting customers. From there you start knowing where your niche you want to be, where you want to concentrate, where will be your niche. From the the number of patronage you get, you'll be able to know which business to concentrate on, so that you are not a jack of all trades and master of none. You have to be a master of one thing. But if you say I want to do children, that I'm only interested in the children aspect of it, children, you can start off with buying body spray for children. Their mom parents like buying things for their children, and they like their children smelling nice and looking good. You can start with this. You can start with wristwatch for children. You can start with bracelets for children. You can start with pack of what's it called, pants for children. You can start with socks, and these socks comes in plain and different colors. Jesus Christ. I'm a mom who don't have kept them busy. So you see, they could have different colors, spicy colors that that you can start with. And if you're a fashion designer and you're looking for what to add to your business, small things to add, you can start adding buyers. You can start selling scissors. Those are little things that doesn't cost. You can start selling pattern drafting tools that people are requesting, because you have a lot of tailors. Any little thing, people want to learn something, the first thing they go to learn is dressmaking. You see, all these rulers, those are cheap things you can start with for pattern, drafting. I hope this has been added value to you. It has added value to you. I ask you to keep watching my channel. I'll come up with different things. One of these days we'll talk about skills that you can learn. We'll talk about how you want to do your pricing. Just keep watching my channel. Please kindly subscribe, hit the notification button so that you can get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you. Let's each one teach one what a better continent we would have. Thank you. Love you.